What's up, Raw Babes? And today I'm giving you very much raw. This look today consists of sexy, smoky, holiday, full coverage. We doing it all today, and I'm so happy that you guys are here to watch. So let's get started. If you guys already know and is a part of the Raw Babe family, you know I love to prep the clients with eczema wipes. If you guys are new to this channel, thank you for coming on board, and I'm so happy to have you. After cleaning up her brows, we're going to go in with the Brow Ultra Slim in the shade Black Brown for Maybelline. Now it's time to conceal, and I'll be going in with 2 shades of concealer. One shade is in the shade 10, the other is in the shade Deep. This is from Tarte Shape Concealer. This is an important tip for the MUAs. I want you guys to be very careful when you guys are going close to the wigs. Make sure you avoid getting that makeup on top of their wigs. For instance, if you see the wig has some baby hairs like that real close to the forehead, make sure you just grab the baby hair, push it up, and it'll be very easy for you to go in those spots. Now, if the baby hairs are stuck to their heads, just go in with a small angle brush closer to the hair, just so you can avoid getting it on the hair. You guys have to understand those wigs are very expensive, and sometimes clients get aggravated with makeup getting clogged up on the laces. So just be very careful. And now I'm going in with that light shade 10 from Type Shade Concealer, and I'm just patting it in on her lid. And right after, I will set it with the Airspun Translucent Powder. This is the BH Cosmetics Christmas palette, and it's called the Litless. And I just grabbed it in Ulta. For the ones who follow my IG at LashaysGlamz, I was on live when I purchased it, and I love the varieties of colors. But today we're doing a smoky eye, which is also considered like classy, sexy, holiday glam. And that's what I wanted to do today. So I smoked it out with that dark black and also that dark brown. Black was okay, but it was a little too washed away. So, you know, I had to grab one of my favorite palettes. This is the Juvia's Place Warrior palette, and I grabbed that dark black. And as I press it in, you guys can see it looks more black. So certain products just look so washed away that you want that extra pop. And I can tell you guys, the palettes that will have you go crazy with that extra pop is either Juvia's Place palettes or Morphe palettes. So I'm not really sure about this BH Cosmetics palette, but I'm going to try out other shades. I'm not really sure, but this dark black, it was not popping, so I had to most definitely go with the Juvia's Place. And also, it did have a lot of fallout. I was getting major fallout, and that's crazy. So I'm not really sure about this palette, but we're going to try out the glitters with one of my clients, and I'm going to see how it works. On the camera, I popped on some lashes and some dual lash glue. And as you guys already know, on Instagram, who follow me, I will be coming out with a lash line very soon for everyone. Once I get my website together, it will be coming out very soon. So before you move on, you want to get a makeup wipe and wipe all that fallout from the shadows. Even if you were to do glitter, wipe all that off your client's face before you start the foundation, just so it can be clean and smooth. Now we're gonna go in with the Maybelline Master Prime Primer. I love this primer so much. I don't know what it does, but something, but I love it. And now I'm gonna go on one of my favorite foundations that's no longer in sales. This is the 340 Cappuccino, and I love this foundation. Love you guys is asking, what about the 30-hour wear from Maybelline? I honestly feel like on my end, everyone has different perspectives over things, but for me, I don't really like it. I use the 30-hour wear as a mix and match. For instance, if I want a type of tone to mix with this type of foundation, I like to use it as a mixer. But honestly, I would not use it for a full face, but to each his own. It also has a full coverage. If you guys want to try the 30-hour wear, I can say that it has a very full coverage. But I'm just always going to be sticking with a 24-hour wear. And also, for the ones who want a very good, non-expensive brand or makeup line, Maybelline has the best. And e.l.f., Maybelline has the best hands down to their pressed powders, down to their setting powders, the sprays, the primers, foundation, concealer, blush, bronzers. Maybelline has it all. So if you want to build your kit and you want it to be less expensive with varieties of colors and shades, Maybelline is the best. After blending out that foundation with the Instapop Technique brush, now we'll go in with some Tarte Shade Concealer, which is the highlight shade. Make sure the shade is at least 1 or 2 shades lighter than their original skin tone. And I'm going in with Tan Deep Sand. going to grab your Real Technique Beauty Blender. Make sure it's damped and soft. And now you're going to start to blend out that concealer. Now it's time to make a few features pop, and I'm going in with some rich chocolate concealer. This is from the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer for Contour. A lot of you guys ask me what is the difference between cream contour and the concealer. It's no difference, ladies. It's the same thing. Just go in with at least 1 or 2 shades darker than the original skin tone, just to contour and to bring everything together to look more snatched. And for her concealer underneath her eye, I went in with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I went in with a lighter shade than her original concealer shade. This is just to bring an extra pop and full coverage underneath the eye. As you guys can see, I'm going in with the same foundation brush that we used earlier, and I like to go in with it to blend out that contour just so it can be more seamlessly blended, because I hate to have a harsh contour area, and it's also full coverage. A lot of you guys question, why do I add an extra layer of that concealer? So the reason I like to have a full coverage type of look for the under eye and to brighten up the under eye is because I just love for my clients to get up out the chair looking like a mannequin, looking like a walking filter. I just love that beat. I want them to walk out of the salon looking like they're finna go do a movie photo shoot or finna go do a film with Beyonce. I'm just so extra. But that's just why I add a little touch to the girl's face, because I just want them to pop a little bit more. Now I'm going in with a different Real Technique beauty blender. This is also damped. As you guys can see how smooth the powder is applying. I like to press in that setting powder on her concealer spot. So wherever you put concealer at, that's where you'll be setting with that translucent Laura Mercier. And then for the remaining of the face, I like to set with Sacha Buttercup in the shade Banana. So I popped on another layer of some setting powder of the Sacha Buttercup underneath her eye just to help with the fallout. I know I will be going in with that black and brown, so I'm trying to avoid that fallout from smudging in under her eye, so I could just, dust off the fallout with the powder. Also, the reason I set the remaining of the face with Sacha Buttercup is because you have to understand the foundation is still wet. So if you weren't to set the face with some Sacha Buttercup, that wetness of that foundation would transfer over to your client's clothes when they're leaving to go get dressed, and sometimes it can smudge if they're, touching their face. So you want to always have a full coverage set and long-lasting wear for the clients. For bronzer, we'll be going in with one of my favorites. This is the Morphe bronzer palette in the shade 8D. I also use my blush from this palette as well. So if you guys were asking, when you're snatching that face, yes, I use this palette. After setting the structure of her features with the Sacha Buttercup in the shade Banana, now I will start her lips. I went in with the Trendsetter shade from Morphe. They have the best lip liners ever. It goes on so smooth. And this is one of my favorite lip combos. I like to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Wear Concealer in the shade Toffee Caramel. Only right in the center, and I'll just pop it off with a Hair Store gloss. Now it's time to press and set, and I'll be going in with the Studio Fix by MAC in the shade NW45 and NC50. The setting line is still visible. Make sure you still go right back in with that pressed powder and keep blending until it's seamlessly blended in. And now I'll be going in with the NC50, which is the lighter shade, which is similar to her concealer shade, just to keep that under eye brightening up and smooth. Now it's time to set the face. We'll be going in with the Morphe setting spray, and I like to drown my clients in this spray because I love a long lasting wear. I love for all those powders and products to sink into the skin so I can look smooth. This is what I call my little professional fan, honey. I get it from Amazon. Y'all go on Amazon, go get this little fan, and you know, it just makes them feel like they got a spa. It's something fancy. And now I'll be going in with the highlighter shade from Gold Deposit. This is from MAC. I will be popping on some Lash Sensational. This is from Maybelline. This is the best mascara ever. It dries down so fast and it's also jet black. So you guys, make sure you get this from any drugstore near you. You guys, this was a raw video. This is very full coverage. This is very glammed. This is all over the board. This is sexy. I want you guys to try this look out. If you guys try this look out, make sure you try this inspired look by me. Hashtag @me at LashaysGlamz on all platforms, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I'm there. If you guys are new to the Raw Babes family, I want you to hit that big thumbs up and also subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be the first to watch whenever I come out with a new video. I thank you guys so much for supporting. I just want to say I will be coming out with some more videos. I love you guys so much. This was so raw. And if you guys ever have any required looks you want me to come out with next, just make sure that you comment under some videos and let me know in the comments below. I love you guys so much and thank you for watching. Mwah.